welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. Today what we're going to do is we're going to take a first look. This is a separate video from one that I made for my channel normally, but we're going to take a look at the 27 Deluxe Model T frame that Speedway offers. Now, I've Googled and searched. I could never find like an actual video or pictures of what the frame actually looks like other than when you look on Speedway's website and you just get their video that they do. I've never had somebody kind of show me around how it looks or like how it comes or anything like that. So it came on a pallet, comes shipped freight, and I'm going to take you a little quick walkthrough on the frame, measure up some dimensions for you, and yeah, take a peek at it. Let's go. The frame is a 2x3 box tubing frame that comes with the front perch welded to it, and that is it. You have to order the transmission mounts if you want to have those put on. They will also mount rear suspension on too if you want to, depending on what you get level-wise as a kit. You can buy a whole rolling chassis with the suspension, with the rear ends. There's so many different things you can order. But essentially, I just wanted the frame with the geometry of the engine and transmission mount with the front perch welded on. That way I can set my rear suspension up the way I want to, whether I go coilovers or airbags or whatever I do. Looks like it's built very well. These definitely machine welds. If these are hand welded, and Speedway, you're watching this and you care to chime in and say, nope, these are a guy that doesn't machine weld, he does it by hand, by all means. But very clean welds. They do look very nice. These are welded in afterwards. One of the cool things about this, depending on whether you want to use their cross members or use Chevy, they have, as you see this little thing right here, that says FM. I'm assuming that means for the Ford mounts. The Chevy mounts are in a different spot, but they come predetermined on where they will go for just this, like the size of the Ford drivetrain or the Chevy drivetrain. The frame comes bare steel. It's got really nice welds all the way around. Like I said, it's box tubing. It's got a back notch up here for the rear axle. This is a T-coupe frame, not a T-bucket. So it is the longer wheelbase. This actually comes into the trunk and into the back. Dimension-wise, that was always a question I saw on a lot of the forums and pages. On the front end of it, where the perch is, we're at like 23 5/8 wide, give or take. About 23 1/2 strong, 23 5/8. On the rear portion of the car, it does taper out and get wider. We're looking at about 29 3/8, give or take. Maybe strong, a 16th. As length from the back. Okay, I had to go get a different tape measure because that one would just not work here. So, as far as the length of the frame, we're looking at about 129 inches. To the end of the perch, we're looking at like 132 1/2, give or take. Now, I don't have this frame completely level, but you can just tell that this is angled for the proper caster. I believe it comes preset, like the 5 to 7 degree caster, how it is to have the car ride straight and safe. For how much it was going to cost me to buy the tubing, I called about getting box tubing, and roughly it was like $300 for enough tubing to build pretty much this dimensions. That didn't include the round tube for up front, the perch. And I'd have to get some sort of saw to cut, nice cuts to make this back bump over the rear axle. So I think this kit was $603.99 for just the frame with the front perch. And then it was $169 to have these, to buy them and to have them welded on. So you're looking at around $800 with shipping. It was right around $1,000, a little over $1,000, like $1,100. Obviously, I got to pay for shipping, but by the time I did this, I don't have everything to make it square here. By the time I would do this and build this frame and weld it, and I can't weld that nice compared to any of this stuff, I just thought it was a no-brainer as far as I want something safe and nice looking for the hot rod I'm building. So that's why I went with the Speedway kit, and hopefully this video helps you if you're trying to make that decision. So like, comment, subscribe. See you later.